Welcome to the CompTIA A+ Prepcast presented by baremetalcyber.com. The CompTIA A+ Core 2 exam focuses on the software side of IT support, covering critical areas such as operating systems, security, software troubleshooting, and operational procedures. While Core 1 concentrates on hardware, networking, and connectivity, Core 2 shifts attention to system environments and how they are managed. The exam builds on foundational technical knowledge and emphasizes administrative tasks, safety protocols, and user-facing responsibilities. Mastering this material equips candidates with the skills needed to support desktops, laptops, and mobile devices in real-world IT roles. Core 2 is organized into 4 domains, each covering a specific area of technical expertise. Domain 1 is Operating Systems, representing 31% of the exam. Domain 2 is Security, which accounts for 25%. Domain 3 is Software Troubleshooting, weighted at 22%. Finally, Domain 4 is Operational Procedures, also making up 22%. These domains are interrelated and together provide a holistic view of what technicians must know to manage systems effectively and safely in today's support environments. The first domain, Operating Systems, focuses on installation, configuration, and support of common system platforms. It includes topics on Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and mobile operating systems like Android and iOS. Students must understand system utilities, command line functionality, and how to configure core features. Tasks such as creating user accounts, changing display settings, or adjusting network configurations are part of this domain. The domain also covers recovery options and basic file system management, all of which play a key role in daily support operations. Recognizing different operating system versions and editions is critical for accurate troubleshooting and system deployment. Each version offers different features, levels of support, and compatibility with hardware and software. Technicians must understand how to identify these versions and what upgrade paths are available. Licensing restrictions, update cycles, and system architecture are all influenced by the specific edition in use. The exam regularly includes questions on which edition supports a certain feature or how to upgrade from one version to another. The second domain, Security, covers a broad range of protective measures and practices. It includes physical security, like locks and surveillance, as well as logical controls such as passwords and permissions. Students must be able to identify malware, configure user authentication, and manage firewall settings. Other topics include access control, secure network configurations, and social engineering prevention. Understanding these concepts is essential for maintaining confidentiality, integrity, and availability across all systems and devices. Security-related tasks also include specific configuration steps. Technicians must know how to assign user permissions in operating systems, configure antivirus and anti-malware solutions, and enforce multi-factor authentication policies. Tasks may include enabling full disk encryption, managing biometric login settings, or setting password expiration rules. Secure disposal of sensitive data, such as wiping hard drives or using shredding software, is also covered. The ability to configure and verify these settings is expected on the exam. Domain 3 focuses on software troubleshooting, which involves diagnosing and resolving common system issues. Students must recognize symptoms of OS problems, such as blue screen errors, missing files, application crashes, or boot failures. Tools like Task Manager, Event Viewer, and Safe Mode are emphasized in this domain. Technicians are expected to analyze error messages, review system logs, and apply updates or rollbacks. Understanding how to apply these tools in a logical order is more important than simply memorizing their names. Distinguishing software issues from hardware faults is a key troubleshooting skill. Some system symptoms, such as unexpected shutdowns or performance slowdowns, may seem hardware-related but actually originate from software conflicts or driver errors. Root cause analysis involves eliminating possible causes systematically and confirming the source through testing. Core 2 ensures that candidates can interpret error messages correctly and apply fixes that address both surface symptoms and underlying problems. Domain 4 is operational procedures, which covers non-technical but essential workplace practices. Topics include professionalism, communication, change management, and proper documentation. This domain also includes safety protocols, such as electrical safety, emergency procedures, and proper handling of tools and materials. Technicians must understand how to operate within organizational guidelines, follow escalation paths, and deliver support in a courteous and effective manner. The exam assesses both procedural knowledge and real-world job readiness. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are other prepcasts on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. Scripting and automation are included in Core 2 to prepare technicians for modern system management tasks. Although students are not expected to write complex scripts, they should understand the function and purpose of basic scripting languages like Batch, PowerShell, and Bash. Scripts are used to automate repetitive tasks such as creating users, copying files, or checking system status. In addition to script awareness, Core 2 also introduces the concept of scheduled tasks and log analysis, which are essential for maintaining consistency and visibility across multiple systems. Core 2 also includes key content on backup strategies and recovery tools. Students are expected to know the difference between system restore points, full system images, and file-level backups. Each tool serves a different purpose. Some are used for recovering from software errors, while others restore entire machines after hardware failure. A+ emphasizes knowing when to use each approach based on the scenario. Candidates must also understand how to create and test recovery media so they can restore systems reliably when needed. Understanding software licensing is another area of focus. The exam covers different models, including original equipment manufacturer licenses, volume licenses, and retail licenses. These licenses determine how software can be installed, reinstalled, and supported. Some require activation or validation through a specific channel, while others are tied to a specific device. Students must know how to identify licensing types and understand how they affect upgrade rights, support eligibility, and reusability. End-user license agreements are part of this topic and often appear in scenario-based questions. Core 2 also requires awareness of safety protocols and environmentally responsible behavior. This includes basic electrical safety, proper lifting techniques, and electrostatic discharge protection. Students must also know how to dispose of electronic waste responsibly, including batteries, toner cartridges, and hard drives. These practices are not only important for passing the exam, but they also reflect real-world legal and ethical responsibilities. Many of these topics appear as practical questions in simulated workplace environments. Documentation and ticketing systems are an essential part of professional support work. Technicians are expected to document the issue, the steps taken, and the final resolution. Ticketing systems allow teams to track support progress and ensure accountability. They also help in identifying repeat problems and measuring resolution time. Accurate documentation supports smoother communication between technicians and management. The exam reflects the importance of using these systems correctly, especially in multi-tier support structures. Soft skills play a major role in Core 2 and are emphasized throughout the operational procedures domain. These include traits like empathy, patience, and the ability to explain technical issues clearly to non-technical users. Candidates are expected to demonstrate professionalism even when dealing with difficult customers or stressful situations. Active listening and precise communication are necessary for gathering information and delivering effective solutions. The exam includes performance-based questions that assess a candidate's ability to handle scenarios with professionalism and respect. Performance-based questions, or PBQs, are a key feature of the A+ exam format. These questions require the candidate to simulate real-world tasks, rather than select from multiple-choice answers. A PBQ might ask the student to configure security settings, choose appropriate permissions, or troubleshoot a software failure in a simulated interface. PBQs test the student's ability to apply knowledge under realistic conditions. Preparation for these tasks includes lab simulations, practice configurations, and scenario walkthroughs. To prepare effectively for Core 2, students should engage with simulation environments and practice hands-on system management. Installing and configuring operating systems, managing user accounts, and troubleshooting startup issues provide critical experience. Core 2 rewards process-oriented thinking, where students understand not just what the tool does, but when and why to use it. Concepts such as least privilege, threat vectors, and system uptime tracking are tested in both theoretical and practical contexts. A balanced study approach helps ensure readiness. Core 2 topics reflect what technicians encounter daily in real-world environments. For example, a candidate may be asked how to clean a virus from a Windows machine, install a printer driver, or assign user-level file permissions. Each task builds on knowledge from multiple domains, requiring understanding of both tools and processes. These real-world use cases help validate that the student can apply knowledge in situations they are likely to encounter on the job. Core 2 emphasizes not just knowledge but competence. In summary, the A+ Core 2 exam completes the certification by focusing on operating systems, security practices, software troubleshooting, and operational behavior. These topics form the foundation of professional IT support work. Each domain reinforces a different skill area, from system recovery and configuration to user communication and safety. Understanding the structure of Core 2 and how it complements Core 1 is critical for overall exam readiness. Together, both exams prepare candidates to handle the full range of technical support challenges. Thank you for listening. Please visit baremetalcyber.com for more cybersecurity information, podcasts, books, and more.